Hello again. My name's Gabe Zolna. Caught a little bit of O'Reilly, and I want to share some statistics that I found rather surprising. I suspect you will as well. I'm going to ask a couple of questions to get your head in gear. What percentage of blacks do you think in America grow up in a single-family environment? And then, let me know what percentage of whites do you believe do the same, where they grow up in a single-family environment. What O'Reilly was doing is he was talking to a couple of talking heads. He had Andrea Tenteris, who's one of the regular guests on The Five, and he also had Leslie Marshall. And they were chatting about the number of both that are brought up in single-family homes. O'Reilly believes that's what explains the misery that many blacks experience throughout their lives. 17%, according to what O'Reilly said, of blacks grow up in a home where they have both parents. Another statistic that was somewhat startling is only 46% of whites grow up in a home where they have both parents. This is a relatively new revelation. And again, Riley believes that that's why blacks have a more difficult time than whites. Could you imagine if more families stayed together? Could you imagine if more blacks were responsible for their offsprings? Might this explain why Obama is such a mess? I mean, after all, he had it more difficult than most. He was what was referred to as a mulatto. That's half black and half white. And believe it or not, they have a more difficult time of being accepted in society than do either blacks or whites. That's because they're both. I'm not saying that that's right or wrong. I'm just telling you what it is. And again, the statistics that O'Reilly and Leslie Marshall and Andrea Tenteris talked about is frightening. And I can't see it getting a whole lot better. Can you?